I done forgot what we were supposed to be doing.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Skill slot expansion. Key.
Scout ship setting sail.
Hey, all. So I was gonna get on earlier, but I was actually trying to wait for Aaliyah to show up because she said she was coming over to get this food my mom cooked for Memorial Day. My mom is a woman of tradition, so anytime a holiday comes around, she just gotta do something out of the ordinary for whatever the reason. But anyways, it's been like 2 hours now, she still ain't showed up, so I'm like, you know what? I was trying to get her to come over so we can stream Mario Tennis together, but by the time she get here, it's gonna be 10 o'clock. The food already cold and shit. So I'm thinking we're gonna play some Tales of Berseria. No, I'm not playing Dying Light again. I haven't played that in years.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
No, Aaliyah on Mario Tennis. Aaliyah was supposed to, well, she is coming over, I'm guessing, but she was taking too long. My mama don't play video games, and y'all will never see her on a video. The only time y'all saw her is that one time she walked by the screen, and that was her own fault. As I recall, I stopped playing Dying Light because it got a little too repetitive. I really do not like mission-based games where you're literally just doing mission after mission after mission. It just feels like, I don't know, it just doesn't, I just can't get with it. So that, I really think that's why I quit. Where the hell am I going? This is the way out, right? I think we're trying to leave. Let me see, what the fuck happened? I like Tales of Symphonia the most, but I haven't played all of them. I played this, and I played the beginning of Tales of Berseria, and there was another one I played. But, yeah, Tales of Symphonia was the first one I played, and it was the only one that really pulled me into the characters, and not only just the story but the characters as well. This one, they just kind of threw all the characters together and they all just tagged along with Velvet, and it's almost like they really don't have any motive for tagging along with her. Like, they're just like, oh, okay, she seems cool, let's go along and, you know, stop Inominat or whatever. You know, it was just weird. Oh, okay, that's right. We did have the boss fight. So let's see. Child, I ain't about to read all this. Return to Grimoire in Haria Village. This is where we fought her. Ooh, hold up. I played there like 20 times, literally. I put so many hours into that game. That game was ahead of its time.
Good. The malevolence is getting stronger.
My. The effects are already starting to show.
I think Tales of Symphonia introduced a lot of people to the Tales series, but it's definitely up there at the top. Like, if it's not the best, it's probably like second best. So as I was saying, after we play this, we'll probably just do another reaction of The Walking Dead and do episode 2 of season 1. So yep, that's the lineup for tonight. I was supposed to do piano lessons today, but my nephews were out enjoying the Memorial Day festivities, so trying to make a healthy grocery list for pickup tomorrow. That's what I need to do, go grocery shopping. I didn't even try to eat decent today since my mama did all that cooking. I was eating I ate mac and cheese, potato salad, and hot dogs. And it was all good, and I don't regret it. More of Narada on that vodka. I don't think I would be drinking 2 weeks in a row playing The Walking Dead. Unless you got a sneak peek of it and I missed it. I don't think I was drinking that heavily. I don't know why I came over here. I knew something was weird with those little... What happened?
Grim, what's up? Did you come to share something else you found in that book?
Not quite. I'm afraid the malevolence has grown too dense for me to hole up at the inn reading.
Malevolence?
They got the Rona!
The hell? What's that coming out of their bodies?
Malevolence. They're all hitting their limits.
Are they gonna transform into demons? No!
Demon blight! Even the inn girl! Why is this happening?
They're demons now. Their malevolence is spilling over.
The malevolence. All of that energy spilling from their bodies? That's what causes the demon blight? Do you know what demon blight really is? What demons are?
They couldn't have gotten far. Track them down at all costs.
We'll talk later. The exorcists are going to have their hands full with these demons. Let's get back to the ship while we can.
Y'all just conveniently run past him. Hey, Java. At least Velvet isn't a furry. What is that supposed to mean? Who's talking about furries? That whole fetish is weird to me. You know what? It's too early for all that. We gonna leave that where you typed it. Wake up. Wake up. Am I going the right way? What caused those people to just turn like that? Who died being a furry? I'll never forget the first time someone introduced me to the world of furries. I was like, I felt so uncomfortable. Alright, where's my ship at? Yeah, I had to stop talking to him. I was like,
Where are we going? Where's my mom?
Kamoana, your mother is still far away.
Then I need to wait for her at home. Let's go back to Haria.
Scary demons are running through the village. It's too dangerous there now.
But I want to see my mom.
Your mom would be sad if you got hurt by a demon. Come with us, and we'll keep you safe until she comes back.
Okay, I'll go with you. I wouldn't want Mom to be sad.
I love her raspy voice. Your mama dead. You ate your mama is more like it. You ate her!
All right, you're going to tell me about the demon blight and malevolence. Are you seriously thinking of breaking the Moloch taboo?
That depends.
Moloch taboo? This is about more than just the demons. You could say it's the truth behind how this world really works.
What's
The
going
knowledge can
on?
be devastating to humans, throwing into question everything they think they know. And so the Malachim agreed to withhold it from humans, for their own protection.
Do you still want to know?
It's not like I'm a human anymore.
She got a point.
I can't keep lying to myself. I can't go on unless I know the truth.
You asked for it.
Spill the tea, bitch.
First of all, this thing, this illness you call demon blight does not exist. Any human carries the potential of becoming a demon. All it takes is for the malevolence lurking in their heart to overflow.
And what exactly is this malevolence?
Impure emotions beyond what reason can suppress. Think of it as the sin buried in men's souls.
So you knew.
I'm a witch. So malevolence is the darkness in all our hearts.
Make any sense to you guys? Any at all?
When you put it like that, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
But what?
By nature, humans are incited by negative energy. It is easy to turn them towards impurity, creating malevolence. In fact, most people are constantly generating malevolence.
It might even be possible that demons are people's true selves, and what little reason they possess is all that keeps them in human form.
If the masses realize this, the realm would be thrown into utter chaos. That's why the Abbey propagates the lie of demon light.
So I presume.
That can't be true! You know yourselves there weren't any demons before the opening!
It used to be that humans couldn't see demons or Malachim. Not unless they possessed a unique spiritual talent we call resonance.
All your average human would see was someone turning extremely violent. Unable to explain what was happening, they'd just call those people possessed or feral.
Then what made people see them all of a sudden?
I don't know. My guess would be that something triggered greater resonance among all of humanity. And then, on the day of the Advent, all humans gained the ability to perceive Malachim. And in the following days, the exorcist numbers swelled.
This has to be Artorias' doing.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's no sickness, why would an entire village turn into demons at the same time?
That's what I'm wondering.
Eight-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Humans produce malevolence, which Therians consume and transmit to Innominat. But when we removed Kamawana from the Earth Pulse point...
Clever boy. That's right. With no Therian to absorb their malevolence, the villagers could no longer contain it.
Oh, wow.
So you're saying it's all my fault?
Hey, what's going on? You all look so sad. It's scaring me.
Can someone get this girl some
On the
clothes?
other hand, at least now we know we can trust the contents of that ancient book.
I feel uncomfortable.
We tear the Therians away from their Earth Pulse points. Innominat's power will wane, and will prevent this awakening.
But if we take away the Therians, then more and more humans will turn into demons.
It's the only way to kill Artorias.
Ooh, the knives come out.
So even the truth won't stop you.
Get her
Very
some
well.
lozenges. Yeah, her voice is starting to give me anxiety.
Since each Therian looks different, we'll only find them by capturing the Earth Pulse points one by one.
What separates humans and demons?
That's Eleanor.
Cheer up, Eleanor. Your mommy's looking over you too, you know. Yeah, so she is. Thank you, Kamawana.
Grimoire, I want you to tell me more about what you said earlier. About malevolence? I told you, the subject is taboo. I understand that human emotions create a poison called malevolence that turns people into demons. Is there no way to stop malevolence from being created? As long as humans remain human, no. Malevolence is born of emotion, you see. But your kind must have found a way around it. Malachim experience emotions too. But Malachim do not produce malevolence, unlike humans. That's a lie. I've watched a Malak turn into a demon. That only happens when we are exposed to too much external malevolence. True. The island was full of prisoners and demons. And Melchior hit that Malak with something that turned it into a wyvern. Was it malevolence? To Malachim, malevolence is a powerful toxin. We seek those of purity to serve as vessels to protect us from it. It is not a perfect solution, however.
If the vessel is corrupted, the Moloch is as well.
That is correct.
So if Eleanor turns into a demon, then Laphicet... That must be what Eisen meant when he said he'd hate to see Laphicet's vessel broken.
A small crack in one's soul is often all it takes to break a person apart. So try not to pick on our squeaky clean exorcist too much,
Thanks for the warning.
Shoot, she already cracking.
Sir, we just received a Sylph J from the boss of the Bloodwings. She has a job for us and wants us to meet her in Logris. How should we respond?
Let's do it. Besides, we need to see if that demon in the villa was actually a Therian.
Good point. And the Bloodwings might know something about the other Therians too. We're heading for Logris. Prepare to set sail.
Ready anytime!
Let's go. Alright, where the hell is Logris? She looks smug as hell.
I lost my mother to a demon. Yet that girl's a Therian. I don't even know what I want anymore.
Hey, that's pretty! You like to look at that thing, don't you?
Yes, my mother... Someone very important to me gave me this. I treasure it a lot. Looking at it gives me strength. Do you want to see it?
Yeah! Ah! What's wrong?
My face! It's scary! I don't want to look like that! I don't want my mommy to hate me!
Oh god.
When I was her
Make her stop.
that's just how I cried.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Come on, I want you to see this.
Oh.
That huge owie. What happened? It's big and ugly, isn't it? There are scary things about my body, too. But...
What the hell happened to her? Bitch, where the hell you been at?
Work, nigga.
Does that hurt?
You been what?
Thanks, sweetie. I'm alright, I promise. What about me? Do you think I'm scary?
Please.
Damn, did you leave any food for everyone else?
Nigga, y'all, this nigga.
Calm your ass down. Calm your ass down.
Let me tell y'all about this nigga. Hey, y'all, by the way, I'm sorry.
You better, first off, you better not even fix your mouth to say.
No. Shut your ass up. Shut it up. Let me say.
Hold on, wait till the cutscene over.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna eat my little food. I'm gonna tell y'all what the hell this nigga.
You made me miss what she said.
What happened to
You
her?
one coming up rude to me, first off.
The last
Let me show
thing
you my
she said
plate,
to
though.
me was, stay strong and
That
keep
shit pretty
living.
packed, y'all.
Come to the deck.
You ain't even gonna eat all that shit. You eat like 3 bites and then you like you
And I'm gonna
full.
take it home.
Okay.
Right. I don't waste food, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I don't. I eat it.
Somehow, I doubt
He
that.
expects me to eat it right there in that one sitting. I don't.
Why would you put it all on one plate if you're not gonna eat it?
I like options, okay? Mom cooked a lot of food. I'm about to take a picture of it too, by the way.
Do you all
I got
remember the
to. This
second
shit look
verse of
good
that
as
song
fuck.
Laphicet read earlier?
Four Imperiums may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power,
Yeah,
therein
get
shall
the
be forever
angles.
reborn in sight of the full crimson moon.
Right. That's what I've gathered you all here to discuss. And we think that passage means that Innominat and the Therians will be revived by a chosen one, right? Yes, but the shall be forever reborn part kept bothering me. I've reconsidered my analysis. Suppose that instead of someone being chosen by Innominat to create Therians, the song means that Innominat chooses who becomes Therians. But so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. What do you think that could mean? That someone receptive to Innominat's power will be reborn as a Therian.
No, Tales of Berseria.
I'm playing. I know Kingdom Hearts. I was just playing. It kind of remind me of it though.
Right to work.
It's the same type of game.
I figure it's the same. Kind of remind me of it.
Surprised. Artorias has always been one to prioritize the many over the individual, as I well know.
Shayla said, "Nice pick."
Another thing to consider is this
Who's
wording
this?
about Therians being forever reborn. This could mean that one Therian will be reborn again and again, or it could mean that different Therians will be born to take their place. Meaning that even if you kill one, there are more waiting in line. They can't be wiped out.
Looks like prioritizing the one over the many was the right call this time. Eh, Velvet?
I never said I wouldn't kill her.
Yeah.
Preventing Nominat's reawakening.
Must say it ain't
But Therians
mine.
can't be killed. Not truly.
So, in a nutshell, if you kill one, another person who's
So what's
receptive
gonna
to
play
Innominat's power
a
will be
liar
reborn as
ship?
one.
Right. But the song says that 7 mouths feed the body. So there's only so many around.
If you don't kill them, the next ones won't be born.
Exactly.
I got ribs too,
So
y'all.
we remove the 7 Therians from their Earth Pulse points instead. But
I'm
then,
being big eye, I already
we
know.
also have to
Like
protect
he
them
said,
so the Abbey
but I'm
doesn't
still
steal
eat
them
it when I
back.
take it home.
Or
I'm
kill
not
them.
listening to this shit.
Sounds
I'm
tricky.
gonna get hungry when I get home.
We've got to protect my bug, too.
Yeah, you take real good care of that thing now. Got it?
You bet I will.
In that case, we should probably work on securing a proper hideout for ourselves. You got a secret base or anything, Eisen?
It's every man's fantasy, but sadly, I don't.
We need a hard-to-find spot. One where we can guarantee a steady supply of malevolence for the Therians.
Somewhere
Please meet.
devoid
Yes,
of people,
ma'am.
but full of malevolence.
Look.
Real poser you got
What
there.
happened?
With the Abbey in
Pause.
control of the entire continent,
Yes, I eat meat.
finding a place like that will be easier
I
said than
don't
done.
discriminate. I know
Innominat's
some people can eat a lot of
reawakening
things,
draws
but
ever closer.
I tend to eat
We'll have to
everything.
keep collecting our Therians while we search for a hideout. For now, let's just get to Logris.
I'm trying not to miss any key points in this because we deep in the story now.
Cause I'm about to snitch on your fat ass. That's what I'm finna do.
You can try.
I ain't forget. I'm waiting. Oh, it's done?
No, it's not done.
Old man!
Okay,
Give me all the
bitch.
water and food you've got.
Your ass.
Wait your turn, moron! I was drifting out at sea for 3 days. Almost died out there. Poor you. You probably deserved it.
What?
Say that again, wise ass. I dare
Oh no. He just he weird, y'all. He don't like to eat a lot of
No one's
shit.
getting anything until you pay
Like
me what
chicken.
you owe first.
Like how you black and you don't like
It'll be
chicken?
okay.
That's
Don't pay them any
racist.
mind.
I don't give a fuck.
Sailors are just a short-tempered
Unless you
bunch, that's
vegan or
all.
vegetarian and you claim
What are you
those,
doing?
how you black and you don't
What's
eat
going
chicken?
on?
You don't claim none of that shit
jacked
either.
up the
That's what I'm
price to
saying.
dock
Like
our
it'd be
ship
different
here.
if you claim I don't eat no meat,
Some
you
real
know,
balls
or
you
I
got
can't
there,
eat
buddy.
it. He can eat it, y'all.
If you lot want more here, that's the price you're gonna pay. Look, pirates are a liability.
Anyways. Oh, look what you made me do.
Yeah.
The more wanted you are, the more it's gonna cost to hide you.
Oh, this shit is
Capiche?
delectable. Mom put her back in the shit, bro. For real.
Hard to argue there.
I already knew.
Benwick, just pay the man what he
I've
wants.
been craving a good barbecue.
Yes, sir. You're such pushovers. You and the captain both.
That's one thing my mom couldn't
I
do.
knew I could count on you to come through.
She can cook
Eisen.
here and there, but the
Pleasure
thing about my
doing
mom,
business
she don't
with you.
cook like that. So when she does, it's a treat to us. Like, oh,
I told him that. I'm like, it, now
comes
because
with
it's
the job.
Memorial Day, she
Don't
want to
sweat
cook.
it.
And I'm like,
Some sailors just have
okay.
longer
because her family, they
tempers
can
than
cook.
others.
The fam can cook. Her sister, especially Verno, she cooks all the time, and she just love to cook. So that's why we get a lot of her cooking. But my mom, she's picky about when she feel like cooking. That's how she is. But when she do, She put it in.
All right. Now you can tell them whatever you was gonna tell them.
Oh, this fat nigga right here. I'm gonna say that because you got some nerve to come at me sideways. First off,
I do. You right.
Nice. There's
yo,
no better victory
I
than a
get to the
safe
house.
return.
What time is it now? It's 9 o'clock. I get here about 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, the end of the fucking night.
It's 9:11.
The end of the fucking night.
I got here like 10 minutes ago, like literally like 9 o'clock on the dot. I go say, hey, what's up to my fam upstairs before I come down here. Tara warns me. She said, well, you know, Rod don't eat a lot of things. I said, oh, I know. And I said, what, Mom, cook mac and cheese? She said, yeah. I said, let me look at the pot. She opened up the damn foil, bro. Not even half the damn pot gone. It's like a little line of a slip, bro. I said, damn, Rod.
It makes sense because, first off, it's 3 people who live here.
First
you
off,
took all
they don't eat that much.
I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
Okay.
It's 3 people that live here. We've been eating the food all day. We done ate twice already. You finally come over, and yeah, I left you some food because bitch, I could have dug in and said fuck her and just eat all the damn mac and cheese.
Zoe said what she.
So I already told her all I ate was fucking mac and cheese, some potato salad, and a couple of hot dogs. Okay, I ate like 4 hot dogs, but that's not the point. Look at your motherfucking plate. You got the fucking chicken, you got the steak, you got the beans, you got the corn, you got the hot dog. The difference is I have less food to choose from because I'm not eating all of that.
No, you eat mass.
First off, you don't even live here, so you should be grateful to get whatever the fuck you can get.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what?
I'm still kid.
I know, it don't matter. You don't live here.
I'm still her
So
child.
if we want to leave you some food,
and
we want to leave you some food.
Yo, my plate like a Thanksgiving dinner plate. That's what it look like. Ain't nothing wrong with it because everybody know if you don't finish it, you gonna put it in the to-go plate.
It's the entitlement for me.
Whatever. He gonna finish the whole plate with the shit right in front of him. Which ain't wrong if it's small, but it's sometimes it be massive with some damn mac. Y'all, if I would have seen that mac and cheese, I wish I had a picture of that right now. He demolished that shit. And I said, oh, I'm gonna get my little mac and cheese right now. I'm gonna leave the rest for him because I already know he don't eat a lot. And I respect that, okay? I wasn't
And then why the fuck Tara gonna try to throw me under the bus about something? You know he don't eat a lot of food. When she was the maid, when I came upstairs, she told me, so eat all that you want, you know, take some downstairs. I'm like, girl, calm the fuck down. The food's not going anywhere. I'm gonna eat when I'm hungry. Like, you ain't gotta tell me to eat. Like, it's cool. She the maid one trying to tell me to eat the fucking food. They gonna throw me under the bus. Like, yeah, you know, he ate up all that mac and cheese. Bitch. Bitches be fake. Bitches be fake.
I can't. But look, like you said, I don't live here, so I don't get all her home cooked meals anyway.
I live here and I still don't get it.
Cause you don't eat all this shit that she cooks.
She don't cook. You know how many times they go get fast food? They get more fast food than I do.
We probably about the same shit.
And I'm like, girl, what you getting all this fast food for? You here all day. Like, what do you...
I don't know. I'm trying to tell you, my mom is weird. The lady can cook. She comes from a great family that know how to cook. Her sister cooked, like her closest sister to her, she cooks like a motherfucker. And when I say I demolish her plates, oh God, every time. But my mom, she's different. She likes to put in excuses like, oh, I work all the time. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Bitch, you at home most of the time now.
She make time for that yard though.
Oh yeah, that yard work though.
She make time for that yard.
Her kids, okay. Her kids at school, she loves to death. We used to be jealous a little bit growing up. I know I used to be growing up a little bit till I got older and I understood mom. She loves working with kids. And it didn't faze me. I'm like, okay, well, I'm older now. But back then, it's like, damn, my mom would like spoil her students like to a T, like buy anything they want, and we'd be looking like, who's this for? We'd be thinking it's for us. It'd be on the table.
She would go school shopping, and we would come home excited, like, oh, we got all the latest notebooks, the binders, the pens. Nah, she wouldn't let us touch none of that shit. We would get the scraps. We would get the scraps to go to school with.
Look. No, I mean, I want to say my mom didn't spoil her. She had her moments when she did, and
Her moments. Her moments.
But
the few and far in between.
Yes. Overall, though, no. Like, to be real, like, my mom, she loves teaching. Like, that's her thing. And I'm happy that she's in her field that she loves, but it's just like, damn, you do got 3 other kids right here, you know. You can just spoil innocently because it's your seed, you know. But, you know, to each his own.
You don't care about that.
I'll make her mad.
Peasant school supplies. She just mad because she can't say debt right.
No, devour. Devour. Let me stop pushing him. I feel like she be hearing me when I say that shit. It took, well, when I laughed, it was like a reaction, y'all. And when I heard it, I looked at her sideways. I said, devour? She said, you know what I mean.
You know how she say vehicle?
Vehicle?
Vehicle. Like she vehicle. I'm like, you don't have to put so much emphasis on the second syllable. Vehicle. Okay, all right. You got it.
In her defense, too, we're immune to it because we're grown up around.
We country.
Yeah. But no, the thing is, her mom, she's living different parts, so it's not. She's grown out of that like super country accent that they got. Because when we go back home, you know, her side of the family. We got some uncles that I don't understand what the fuck they still say to this day. They be saying shit.
I don't know what Aunt Marie be saying.
Shit, uncles, bro. I'm saying, like, but my mom, when we bring friends over, they be confused, and I be like, what? I'm so confused. I'm like, we understand everything to a T, but when you get to the dirty South Carolina parts, that Geechee come out strong, boy.
I just need them to take some time to, like, in between their words, because it's like the mix. It's like it's too fast. It's like it's all it was. I'm like, I can't break it up. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, what classes does she teach? Oh, she's elementary school. Always been. She let them little kids, bro. And that's what it was when we started distancing out, and I stopped trying to be like close to her. Is after like elementary, like when I was like after 4th grade. My mom, she just loves like kids in elementary, like or lower, like babies or little kids. But maybe that's when she stopped spoiling us. I'm saying, like, that's what it stopped. That's why I stopped actually making the effort to try to hang out with her and, you know, be like, mommy, you know, around her. And then I'd be like, and then they used to tell me my sisters, you know. I was like, she gonna learn. She don't want
both of them said, you gonna learn.
She ain't like gonna ever have time for your ass. And sure enough, it happened. So then I just went in my own little world, which was not a problem, but it's just like, I look back, I said, damn, yeah, that's really what the cutoff was when we were like, oh, hey, mommy. Yeah. Y'all grow out of her age, right? Yeah. I get it, though. I mean, some people just be like that. They love little kids. I guess when we become a teenager, it's like, eh. If we had grandkids, she would treat them so good. Like, I know. That? Yeah. Honestly, she be making it seem like she don't want no goddamn grandkids. She do. Trust me, she do. She just say that because she can't have it. Yeah, you right. And then she look at us, she thinking we can't have it. Who don't want grandkids? Who like, really? But my thing is, I don't want to bring no grandkids in this world when I'm not ready for that. I'm not. So yeah. Now y'all, on the other hand, time is a ticking, especially with Tara. She know that too, but we had her conversation. I ain't gonna put all her business on here right now, but we had a conversation too. She know her time is ticking. Like, she's damn near 40. I mean, Naomi Campbell just had a baby and she's 50. That's still not safe. Mom had me at 41. 42. 41. 42. 41. 42.
Say it like it does.
Nigga, I was born on 94. She had you at 42 because you came after her birthday. You right. I thought about that. We born the same month. That's why I was like, wait, you lying? She said she was 41.
She can't add. She'll tell you.
Fuck you. My mom was born October 12th. I was born October 31st. So that's why.
Are these stronger monsters?
I was like, wait, you lying? She was 41, but she was exactly. That's even worse now. 42. That's more of a risk as a child, like having a child at that point. Anything can happen. Thankfully, nothing really happened to me. I had alopecia. That's about it. Me. Thankfully.
You weren't premature?
No, I wasn't.
You must have been the only one.
No, Tara was big.
Oh.
Tara was the biggest one of us. Yeah.
I hope I did a good job.
She always been big. That's why I'm like, Tara's just big bone. Automatically.
Ain't no damn big bone.
No, there's babies. I've seen.
There's no such thing as big bone. What does that even mean?
There's some babies that been big since day one, and they grow up and they still thick. Not necessarily fat and slubby, but they may be toned, but they still thick and solid.
That's because their parents feed them too much. See, one thing I noticed about parents, when kids start crying, they'll just give them food to make them stop crying. And then the kid will be like, they'll just start making noise and whining just to get food. And then before you know, they overfeeding their kids.
Little Minister said, what's Geechee? Okay, sir. So Geechee is technically not a language, it's an accent, but Gullah is slave talk. And that's what Geechee derived from. It's funny because I remember in high school, my freshman year, I took for social studies and we had to go over that history. And I had this white teacher. It's funny. It was a white dude. Forgot his name. But it was a white teacher I had, and we had to watch a video about Gullah. And they were talking about slave talk. And I learned a little bit more about it too myself, but I knew a little bit about it. And when I talked to him about it, he was like, oh, do you want to talk to the class? And like basically lecture to the class about the shit because I'm from there. I was like, no, look, I don't know too much, but I just know my family where we're from, we speak that to some degree. But it's basically slave talk with Gullah. But Geechee is like an accent where it's like, it's country mixed with islander. So people get us mix us up with New Orleans folk. That's the
New Orleans and like Caribbean. It's like a blend of everything. People think my mama Jamaican when they hear her talk, and I'm like, no, she's definitely not.
Honestly, the closest thing that you could think of, because I know y'all heard New Orleans folk, they're more prominent. Their accent is like closest to us, and people get us mixed us with them. I can't talk right now, y'all. I'm a little high, but yeah, that shit funny. He said short, black, country, and African. But we got cousins, boy. I'm telling you, uncles and uncles, aunts and uncles can't talk for some reason tonight, right? Damn. They are strong to a T with the accent. Like, we be looking at them sideways.
Girl, you better stop talking to me if I books you in your beat.
Slid off. Sorry, I know Sherry watching this.
Girl, yo bonky.
Look, yo, my mom, she hates the word donkey 218. Like growing up, my cousins used to be like bonky or something funky or some shit. And my mom like, don't say that shit around me. No, that's not a word. It really is not a word, but you know, it's just slang for butt. You know, I'm just saying. It's still funny, like flat out. No, Shari, my little cousin Sharia, I don't know if she watching this, but she has a habit of saying "shlet up," and I was like, I looked at her, I said, "You mean shut up?" She said, "Shlet up." I like, all right. Look, I understand what you mean, but it's just I ain't used to that.
Oh my god, I gotta turn this AC on. You're making me too hot.
They really, I'm telling you, it's like a twang to it. Like my mom, okay, for instance, like I have a habit of correcting her, not really trying to correct her, but I repeat what she says and she'll repeat herself and correct it. So she'll be like, "E father, E sister," or something like that, and I'm like, "Her sister, her father." That's basically what she means. Like E, she'll cut it off. E father, E sister, or something like that.
They do say that.
Mine has a habit of saying that a lot.
They do like, say that. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
It's like a country ghetto, like, I don't even want to say ghetto. It's like a country, like accent / dialect speech.
Look what Josh said. Hell no. Okay, so Nicole. Okay, so you got a kid from there? What part? I got the strongest accent. Yeah, and she's like, that sounds just like that. Yeah, it's mine comes out a little bit more when I'm at home, and when I went around my friends too, they hear it too. They be like, Jalen, especially my best friend, he be correcting me like I correct my mom, and I be like, fuck you, nigga, like just like that.
Yeah, that's how your mama felt when you told her devour, devour
My sandwich. Fuck you.
Now you know how she felt. She like, this little bitch.
That's probably why I talk about talking time. So,
am I going the right way?
I couldn't cut my words too. So,
see, my ass, I've been in Atlanta too long.
Yeah.
And then I done mocked and made fun of Atlanta folk, and now I done picked up the damn accent a little bit. That's exactly what I
Josh said no, Shayla too. We had to check up on Shayla because I think she might be related.
Who the fuck is Shayla?
She follows you.
You keep saying I don't know these people's first name like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to show you a picture. But we talked on Snapchat and she was like, we may be related because she's related to Flair Flav, she's been told.
Oh, okay, her. Got it.
So yeah, I have to ask mom about some names. I say the chat with last names and shit, but I was like, if you related to Flair Flav, yeah, we're cousins. We're cousins. Cause that's our cousin, unfortunately. That's to a T. I know that for a fact.
Do you know that for a fact, or is that just something they be saying?
No, mom done told me the whole story. Should've met this nigga.
What?
Before he was like famous, when he had the big ass clock and all that, like when he was coming like to his fame, and that's when the clock represented him. She met him. Like, cause she know his mother and his grandmother.
What?
She told me, I forgot their names, but she told me their names and all that. Yeah, we're related, bro. We're related.
Oh wow.
He said he's from Plantersville and Georgetown. Okay, Josh, let me find out. But if you're from Charleston, honestly, excuse me, that was a nice one. Honestly, we damn near might be related for real, cause like
Charleston's a big city.
Not really. It's not really. I mean, it is, but not really. Everybody know each other.
You know why everyone think they related? Cause they done passed the slaves around so damn much.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why we got cousins. I know 2 instances with our cousins. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know 2 instances with cousins where they dated a cousin and didn't realize until after they done fucked and dated for a minute.
Did they have babies?
I don't know. They didn't. Thankfully, they didn't.
I thought Uncle Teddy did.
Who cousin he fucked? Cause I ain't know nothing about that. Shit, that's the 3rd one.
Wasn't it Georgette?
You know, okay. See, you know, old folks who know how to like twink stories and say that, oh, they related, but they not, because you're just trying to make the story sound right. So we don't know about Georgette.
We don't.
That's
not what Mom said.
Mom says we're related, but I don't know if we actually.
So why we call her Aunt Georgette? Why we call her Aunt Georgette?
I don't know. That's what I said. We might be related to a lot of niggas there.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Gates. I can't. Yep, Kevin Gates. There you go.
I know. I was just saying.
Are you from? Oh, she from? Oh, she's definitely from Charleston, bro. A lot of people don't know that Charleston was split up in islands.
I didn't know that.
Legit, you gotta cross a bridge in order to get there. A lot of people didn't know that. And we're from James Island. Hey, we may need to use Ancestry. What?
Y'all better use Ancestry database.
We actually did. Well, somebody in our family did. I found out. I forgot who funeral it was in our family, but one of our cousins made it be known that he did, and we're part were from Nigerian descent, basically.
Okay, and what else?
I'm just saying that's where we came from, like as far as like.
But what other info did he have? Just niggas be making shit up. They just want to be talking shit out the side of their mouth. Like, what percentage?
She had it to a T. I'm just telling you what was passed over to me by mom.
See, I would go ahead and take the test, but I don't want them people playing around with my DNA and shit.
Okay. Yes, Flavor Flav, y'all. I'm sorry. Flavor Flav. Somebody thought I said something else.
What's with this crowd?
Modulu's troupe just put on a real show. Man, it was the best. Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Wow, the Modulu? Surely you mean Mogilu. Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
I knew she was gonna say that.
No,
yeah, not even that. Like Indians, they do that shit. Uncle, auntie. That I've noticed that they do that same shit out of respect. It's just saying, you know, adult.
You can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a ripoff. She's just trying to pass off as Mogilu's menagerie and profit from our good name.
What good name? We don't actually perform anything.
You know her titties cold.
Right. Started eventually, but now this con artist comes along and ruins everything.
I can't just ignore that, you know.
Oh. Who is this basic bitch?
It's Modulu.
Now why she gotta be basic?
Great today, Modulu. I loved it.
They shooting fireworks on my side of town, my house.
But according to my teacher, I still have a long way to go. I'll work hard to do better next time, so I hope you'll come see me.
Modulu's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Modulu is working hard to carry on his dream.
So, you're Modulu then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
Oh?
Oh? And how do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Oh shit.
Yes. That's just what I was hoping for.
Lulu, don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
Is this the dancer?
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body. If you need to express yourself, do it on the stage.
Yes, sir. You're right. Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
My kidney!
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
I'm fucking them these wings,
Good. Then let's head back and practice some more.
I'm definitely taking a whole plate of this shit tray.
I don't want to hear no more complaints about this mac and cheese.
Nigga, I ain't gonna take it because I already leave a little rest for you.
He does. But keep in mind
I know how you be.
recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
Damn, what if she don't want to do that?
What about them?
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
She ain't no angel.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have.
It's funny how anime characters don't be looking Asian at all.
Menagerie to put on a show.
Most of the time.
And for our act, will be a comedy
Now
duo.
look at this.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
Look at them.
You heard me propose
Don't
a
look
challenge
Asian at
to
all.
little Modulu, right? But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Sorry. Don't apologize. You couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, you could act like you feel a little bad at least. Now, normally I'd make you guys do something flashy like jump through a ring of fire, but I'll be be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead. With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
But going on the same stage as Modulu, it's too much to handle.
Oh, I can't wait to take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering.
Wow.
It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have to get started than now? After all, people will come thinking we're Majulu's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be you.
You know, I think you could pull off being the straight man in our act.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Eisen.
What is up with all these blondes?
Then it's settled. Now we just need to book ourselves a few gigs.
It's only
I've got
two.
an in with all the stage directors in town.
I see like,
Oh wait, no, it's three.
Should pair
No,
up so we
you're
can
right.
figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have.
I see a lot more blonde. Look at it.
Me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magilu's menagerie, after all.
Look at their face.
I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah, him little alfalfa with that little strand is hanging out.
It gives him character.
Alfalfa wanna be having a. That could be our show growing up.
No, it wasn't.
With Three Stooges too.
No, it wasn't. There was just nothing else on.
Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's Island. My bad.
No, it wasn't. We just didn't have cable.
But I liked it though. Like, it was my show, so don't do me like that. Yes, we didn't have cable, and it was Last Resort, but it was a good show. And to this day, y'all, I was in preschool, and I remember that.
Did they ever get off the island?
Eleanor,
No,
I need you to wait outside.
I don't think they ever did. They were stranger. I think they have chances of getting off, but I don't think they ever did.
I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being
Gulligans.
known to the Abbey.
Correct.
Okay.
Laufeyset, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
I remember a lot of shit we used to watch on TV that we didn't have cable with. But it was our shit like
this way. It's been a while.
Little Annie or some
Would you care for a
shit.
peach
All that
pie?
shit. They should
What
play
do you
on
want?
it. Three Stooges was our shit though. We stayed up. I remember one night, I will never forget, right, in your bedroom in Kansas City, we stayed up watching Three Stooges. They had a marathon going on.
What do you want?
And we would try to stay up the longest, to see who could stay up the longest type deal.
I would
was
like you
fun.
to escort this person out of the capital.
I can't see the chat.
Something smells about this.
He
Literally.
be acting like he don't remember none of this shit, y'all. But for some reason, I remember
Somewhere
this
the
shit.
authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such
I don't even know
a
what you're talking about right now. I'm trying to see what's going on.
You don't listen to me, y'all. See how you do me?
Low, but we haven't had any
When I
luck
bring
yet.
up memories,
Well, come to think of it,
I feel like
I've
this is a
heard
trap.
rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
y'all, my damn best friend, boyfriend.
Goody to imagine an
I remember
escaped
since
prisoner
I was
would
bringing
ever
up
return
Gilligan's
to a
Island and all
prison
this
by her
old
own
shit.
free will.
I'm like, I feel like old because
say
this
it's
nigga
worth
didn't know
checking out.
anything about Bell South.
I take it our
I said,
intel
what?
has proven useful.
It has.
That's
But
what the
before we
new
go,
AT&T
have you heard
is, sir.
anything about the Abbey
It wouldn't be
harboring
AT&T without Bell South. And I just like, I had a moment. I was like, damn. He never went through that phase where we couldn't use the phone and the internet at the same time. That was tragic. I used to hate that shit. That sound, bruh.
All right. Then in exchange for
It
this
probably make a
passenger
deaf person
safety,
hear again,
I
for
want
real.
more
That
information on
screeching
that
shit, oof.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eyfried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use.
I miss my AOL
They'll set him
account.
up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Oh yeah, growing up in this household, my mom, get off the phone or get off the computer. I got homework.
It's
What do you want me to do?
That's all.
I used to hate that shit.
Oh, I used to download songs on LimeWire.
LimeWire, was you about to say LimeWire?
And then literally the last 5 minutes of the download
failed.
Somebody would call or she would get on the phone. I would be so fucking pissed.
I made a little hustle in middle school from that LimeWire because I used to download all the new shit. So in school, people were like, I want this song, So I made like a whole little clientele. Give me a list of songs you want to make. I burn you a CD type deal. CDs, you know, back in the day was banging.
What's wrong?
Kids now, they don't know nothing about that.
Hey, you want to take a walk around the Capitol for a bit? I can show you some of the sights.
I still got CDs in my shit.
Don't do it, Laffy said.
You can't trust me. I understand. No, it's not bad. I promise.
It was. LimeWire was the shit. It was the GOAT, my nigga. Anything you wanted.
Eleanor, don't do it.
Well,
even movies and
do it
porn,
another time,
apparently, I
okay?
found out.
Why? It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Yes, I had a Zoom. I think I had like the bootleg version of that shit, honestly.
A VIP
I don't think it was
entrusted to us
a
by the head
official
of the
one.
Bloodwings. We're
I
still
remember
a little way on
Berseria too.
Titania, where the
I never
bad guys
used
can't get
Berseria
at
though.
them. The prison island? Just who is this person?
Zoom was the first iPod,
What?
basically.
Hey, something smells nice. Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
I wonder if it's that.
You take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
That threw me off. I was like, wait.
I was gonna say, I bet you it's that chick that not the angel, you know what? It don't even matter. Fuck it.
Okay. Yeah, LimeWire. Yes, that's exactly why my laptop back in the day when I used to use LimeWire for the last time, it gave it a major virus. We can't even use this shit besides using LimeWire. That's how I used the laptop for.
Oh, so much porn I downloaded by mistake.
I was saying I didn't know that until later on that you can download all that shit off of LimeWire. I was like, wait, I just did music. That's why all them viruses came up. That's why.
Oh yeah, I messed up a computer or two back in my day.
Yes, yeah.
Sure did. Where's Titania? Or Titania? I'm gonna just head back where we came from. Is there a map? Let me see.
Come up.
I need a map. I need a map. I need a map.
Map. Let me stop. Dora face ass.
Who is that caped man?
Nope.
I never had a sidekick. And the shit that you flip up with the keyboard and shit. I take that back. I think I had a phone similar to that. It's like a sidekick mixed in one. That's when they were trying to transition the sidekick into a phone. And you know, people had to little slide up a phone and shit. I had one of those, but other than that, yeah.
You still hitting that Mario Tennis?
We can.
You sure you ain't eat too much?
No. You see, I'm still eating. We'll be picking around for the last bit of mac and cheese, sir.
You still complaining?
A little bit.
About some food that wasn't even made for you?
It was, because apparently, Mom was... Let me not spill her beans. Apparently, it was meant for me, too. Because Mom was a little disappointed.
At what?
You know, I always had these big expectations about people coming over that don't want to come over. I should cook all this food for.
So was it for you?
I'm probably one of the candidates. I'm the only person that came through.
I don't know why she keep trying to cook all this food. Like, all of a sudden people just gonna start coming to her house. Like,
oh, Erica said you were singing Backpack. So look, I used to watch Dora to some degree, but not really. I didn't even watch the show like that. I had a little cousin that grew up watching that show, and I had to sit there and watch it with her. I think that's what our era was. Like, Dora, we didn't really grow up watching it, but if we had younger kids growing up, had to babysit, that was their show, like Teletubbies. Or remember that knockoff Teletubby show, Boo-Bah?
no, I don't.
That went in the, bruh. Somebody know the show Boo-Bah.
You're gouging us just because you can.
Well,
my little cousin watched this show. I was like, what the fuck is a Boo-Bah? It was like Teletubbies, legit. Like, they copied off Teletubbies to a T. But Teletubbies was always the GOAT. They're the rulers. Yeah, Zavubafoo. That was a show. You don't remember Boo-Bah? It was cut, that's why. I think
She did it. It's a woman.
it didn't last long.
Hold up, something happened.
I was haggling for supplies.
Somebody look up Boo-Bah. I know I ain't the only one that heard that shit. Look, I remember it. I know I'm not the only one, bro. I didn't watch it.
Was that on PBS?
Yes, it was on PBS. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was like Teletubbies, but a newer version of them and a knockoff, basically.
Rather than selfishly pursue wanton profit.
What? Are you sure?
Somebody look it up, man. Come on.
No.
They look ugly too. I ain't gonna lie. They look ugly.
What was I saying?
You felt that too, didn't you, kiddo?
Yeah.
Yep, they had huge eyes and big tummy. See, artists know what I'm talking about.
It's called a
Angelica.
domain, a Moloch zone of influence.
Wait, if it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Innominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We
We should get far away from here and quickly.
Teletubbies gave you anxiety, bro. Why?
So.
Oh, it's a man. Who is this? I feel like I should know. Oh, Titania. Oh, the prison island. Okay.
It was creepy as fuck. That's why I never watched it. I was like, I'll stick to Teletubbies.
Right. We're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, mystery monk?
You're right. My apologies.
I knew it!
But I just thought about because my little cousin had the little doll of the Boo-Bah, like one of the characters.
What?
And they used to light up and shit and talk. I was like, they didn't talk. They just like, they make, they were aliens. Like, they kind of try to be like Teletubbies, but at least Teletubbies is kind of like, you know, had moments where there was actually English spoken on the show. But that show, it never really had any conversation on it. It was just like, blah.
I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I
Got
can
some
ever go
corn.
back.
Did you eat some corn?
For a fellow born
Got
with
that
silver
corn on the
spoons spewing out of his
cob.
mouth, Princie Poo's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne,
Oh, roly-poly-oly, I remember that
prosperity will
shit.
continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too.
It seems like artist is the only one that actually know what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
Sort of position he held,
to be real.
and how useful he could be to us.
At least it's one person.
He surprised me at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
Oh, damn. Okay, Dominique, she just told me Blue Ball was from the creators of Teletubbies. That makes sense. Why would it, I guess, try to make a spin-off of the show?
What if the ones we face are after his
No,
life too?
that was a fail, obviously.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on
Teletubbies had too much controversy.
It did. It did. People try to make it sound satanic and all that shit, like, and I'm like, it wasn't that deep, to be real. It was meant for babies, like legit. That's probably why. That's probably why they had minimal English spoken, and it was just blah, like just meant for babies to entertain.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or
Remember
something.
the damn, what's the vacuum cleaner name?
Weirdly quiet though.
Suck up all the goddamn yogurt and shit.
I don't remember that.
You know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about, dude. He was in the little spaceship they lived in. He was a cleaner, the vacuum cleaner. I don't know.
You remember way too much of that show. All right, yo, we gonna do this part and then that'll be it for this.
Oh, Wishbone. Remember Wishbone with a dog?
I do.
With a spot on his face. That was a good show.
Was it? Couldn't we hear the dog's thoughts or something?
He would talk.
What? That show just disappeared. What? I like that show.
It was very educational too, because they went back on history shit. I don't know.
An exorcist.
That was my shit though. Wishbone.
Are you alright?
These kids would never know what real television shows were. Hell, nobody watch TV no more. That's probably why.
She's dead.
The headless.
Oh, his name was No No, the vacuum. Thank you, Erica. Higglytown Heroes. I've heard of that.
That attacked her.
I never watched it though.
Another prison riot?
You got Reading Rainbow, of course. That's your man.
You two protect Moana and the prince.
Understood.
Yep, between the lines, all that shit.
Giving me headache. Stay sharp. This one must have survived the riot.
That shit throws me off every time. Schoolhouse Rocks. Hey, that shit teach you a lot of shit, bro.
Wait, that was quick.
Supposed to be a joke.
So did the Abbey actually fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was
The Magic School Bus. Girl, that's a booty hole.
Perhaps it was
The Magic School Bus is one of the greatest kid shows ever.
He the one who put me on that, because, you know, he was the one older than me, and I used to watch whatever he watched.
Demons.
But yeah, Magic School Bus, I'll never forget that little voiceover. Girl, what's
powerful for the exorcists to control?
the booty hole? I was like, oh, and it really was, though. I was like, yo, niggas are ignorant, bro. I cannot.
Doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus on how to take this place for ourselves.
That exorcist from before said something about a headless knight, right?
They made a whole song of that shit, too. I just thought about it, too.
Then we hunt it down and destroy it.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our staging ground. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you two. Eliminate any enemies who come in.
Understood.
Don't expect much from me. But all right.
So, basically.
If anything happens, call for me.
Nobody said Arthur yet, though. I'm surprised.
Okay, you stay safe too, Eleanor.
Let's go.
Oh, we got a whole dungeon.
Hold on. There was a kid that died on Magic School Bus?
Don't look at me like I know.
And nigga, you watched more so than I did.
I ain't follow all the episodes. Look, shit. I ain't wake up early enough for that shit.
I need to. Yeah. Of course, Doug. I was just thinking about Doug too. That was a good show.
You'll be rust on my blade.
You still? It's on Prime.
The Magic School Bus?
No, Arthur, nigga.
Arthur's on Prime?
That what somebody said?
Is it included with Prime? Or do I have to pay for it?
Right.
Oh shit, I ain't got Prime no more since I switched service.
Clifford. Yeah, it wasn't really my favorite show. I used to watch it time to time, here and there. If nothing else was on.
Clifford was boring.
It was. Y'all said Clifford was great. The fuck. The big red dog. I remember these niggas used to come dressed up at school on book fairs and shit with Clifford all the time. I'm like, is that the only book we read, nigga? Like, no.
It should have just stayed a book series. It really wasn't meant for like a TV show.
I can't even.
I really got something on to y'all. It's gonna bother me. Oh, it said Prime Triple with those shows they be having additional pay for. Like I said, I watched Clifford here and there, but it wasn't my show like that. I'd rather watch fucking. I don't want to compare it to it because it was actually my show. Who's it called? Dragon Tales. I'd rather watch Dragon Tales than it. But that was my show. That's what I'm saying. I don't even compare it to that because I actually watched that shit.
Arthur was my favorite.
I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but I watched it. Look, come on, the Dragon Tales. Did it at the same time. Oh yeah, Josie and the Pussycats. Now, that's Boomerang shit. That's way back. Oh. Yo, Caillou was a little spoiled little brat. Bald little brat, to be real. And they got mad when he had a little new brother or sister. Was it sister? Yeah, the little sister that came in the picture. He was trying to kill her at one point. Like, he was a bad little kid. Yeah, he was doing shit that he had no business doing.
This island reeks with malevolence.
I imagine it's emanating from all the big old demons roaming about.
Move it or die.
Yep, see, Brie said he was a bad little kid. He was.
I never really paid attention to Caillou like that.
When you look back on it, he was a little bad little kid that was like, had it out for his little sister because he didn't get attention no more. I'm like, what the hell? Johnny Bravo. Dexter's Laboratory. You going all with throwbacks, bro.
Dexter was good. I didn't like it at first, but now that I'm grown, I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, this actually was funny.
It was though. It was.
Dee Dee had no freaking body. She was all legs and head. That always bothered me.
No, you know what show is to... Honestly, it used to be Scooby-Doo. I used to love Scooby-Doo all my life. And I still do. But what outrated, for me, Cartoon Network-wise, was Courage the Cowardly Dog, hands down.
That show was creepy.
It was. I liked it. I like creepy shit. So growing up, that was kind of like my gateway to the creepiness shit for kids, basically. But really, that show, it was kind of borderline like SpongeBob. It really wasn't meant for kids. That shit was too creepy when you look back on it. Because when I watch some old episodes, I would still be creeped out. I'd be like, that is creepy. So imagine a little toddler watching that shit with their older sibling. They're gonna be like, I can't go to sleep.
I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on.
Bro, Courage was the shit, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. That shit was on some other shit, bro. I still watch the old runbacks of it.
Whenever I run into yous, I always
Powerpuff Girls 2 was good. Y'all remember that little sequel they had with the Powerpuff Boys or some shit? What they call them? Was it Powerpuff Boys or was something? I think it was something else.
What are you talking about?
The boy version, the spinoff of the Powerpuff Girls. They made like the boys of them.
It wasn't a spinoff. They just were in the show.
Yeah, they were in it, but I'm saying like
the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah, that was like they weren't Powerpuff Boys. I was like they were something else. I didn't know. Return the slum. Look, you're ruined, bro. That was my favorite episode. That shit was creepy, bro.
No matter
Yo.
when's and no matter where's, you can get whatever you
We
need.
just going on, bro. I can go on for days, bro. With cartoons.
What is his accent?
Give the nice turtles that
Remember
smile
Looney
he
Tunes?
so
Baby Looney
desires.
Tunes.
I'm sure
That
running
was
a
the shit.
business is
Baby
hard
Looney
work.
Tunes, bro.
Hang in there.
Can't get enough. I used to get up in the morning just to watch cartoons for real.
Oh.
Kids nowadays don't know nothing about that. They get up every day and watch cartoons.
Do kids even watch TV anymore?
They watch YouTube, Netflix. You know, they watch shows, but not TV.
I remember I had to explain TV to Henny's kids. I was like, no, you don't pick what shows on the TV. You pick the channel, and whatever's on is what you watch. They just could not get that concept.
Of course not. Because now, all they gotta do is pick up a phone, a tablet, or even on the TV with the remote and search anything you want. Pops up right there. We didn't have that. We'd be like, okay, what's the schedule for the TV? My show come on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, bitch. On God, that's how it used to be. These kids can just look up anything and by the touch of a button, boop, on the screen. That's it. Easy. I used to hate that when we had to wait a whole week for a whole nother episode to come out. I used to hate that shit, bro. But the bitch was waiting, though. The bitch was waiting. Oh, he said number one. Y'all talking about Kids Next Door? That was my shit, too. I'm mad bro. That show ended, man. Speaking of, I want to watch that shit again, honestly. Kids Next Door, that should be my shit.
I never watched it.
Or Recess, that was a good show. Till they started making the fucking movies of it. Like, the first movie was okay, and then it just went overboard with it. I was like, it was better as a show, basically. In my opinion.
Where are we going?
Always ready to fight.
What was that late night shit on Cartoon Network before Adult Swim? It was like...
Toonami?
Yeah, remember Toonami? Whatever happened to that? Like...
Do they not still have Toonami?
I don't know. It's like, as soon as it came out, like, for a brief moment it was out, and then Adult Swim just popped up. It wasn't even Toonami no more. Unless you got a whole other channel for them, probably, but... On a Cartoon Network channel...
Adult Swim was on some other shit.
Yes, especially in the very beginning. They had some good shows. Of course, Family Guy and other shows that came out with
it was
first.
too adult. Like, it was like...
Not
clearly,
even adult, it was just raunchy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, it was like... There was like no in-between.
No.
It was just like, okay, we're going from the kid shows to Adult Swim. Like...
Because back in the day, with even when they before Adult Swim, when they had adult content at late at night, like probably like it wasn't on Cartoon Network, but like, you know, King of the Hill, Simpsons, it was still borderline. Like, you can still watch it with your family, and your kids may not get the joke. But Adult Swim, bruh, this shit would be so off. Even adults would be looking like, what the fuck was that?
What are you watching?
Right. What are you watching? Like, I don't even look. I didn't even catch that shit, bro. Like, yeah. It was basically like porn, basically, a little bit. Like, they kind of did a lot of shit.
Not like porn.
I mean, as far as like the raunchiness of it, like, they just did too much for no reason to make it a point that it was Adult Swim. And I'm like, dude, clearly kids are still watching this. Like, you don't have to have no code to unlock the channel, bro. Like, after a certain time, when Cartoon Network is done, Adult Swim pops up. Like, no. You know what cartoon was good?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
That made me think about PJs, y'all. When y'all said Celebrity Deathmatch, I think it was like kind of the same claymation and all that. PJs was a good ass show. Who did the voiceover? Wasn't it Eddie Murphy?
Yep.
That shit was good, bro. I just watch this shit all the time. The PJs.
Oh no.
The project.
No, stop.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It wasn't Loretta Devine, the mama.
Yep. I can't, bro.
Or the wife.
Her voice, bro. Hey, what was the fat boy name? Super. He would be bringing hard, bro. I felt so bad for Buddy, bro. That shit would have me weak, bro. Ignorant. That was a good ass show. Juicy, that was his name. You got me, thank you. That's funny. Super, I just laugh every time I say his name. Of course, the Boondocks. You already know that's the real one.
Did you see that?
Oh, Juicy.
That was his name.
Oh, we gonna be here forever.
The Boondocks was fire when it first came out, and then the later seasons it started becoming just like Family Guy.
Dumb humor.
Yeah, Family Guy.
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
It was like they would throw in the dumb humor every now and again in the beginning, but then it just started to take over.
Yeah. And I was like, every episode I was like, I don't even want to watch this shit no more. Like, I'd rather watch.
Because they used to make like do satire of like real shit, but like bring humor out of it, you know. But
look, season 4, everybody, I forgot what season was. Season 4, it sounded like it is. Yeah, that's when it just went downhill from there.
In your position would know.
There were reports of a large riot, but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else. It was a small affair, really. Velvet
who did you relate with more, Huey or Riley?
Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
Huey, I mean,
the prisoners?
Riley was just, I mean, I didn't say because you got niggas who actually relate to that nigga, but I like both, but Riley was on the other stupid shit. That nigga, it was moments though, I was like, that nigga is the GOAT, bruh. When he used to come for his brother and had a point with this shit, that's when it was funny, bruh. He be like, nigga, he go off on him, bruh. And he just had no other choice but just sit there and be like,
by this headless night, perhaps. Well,
he never said shit, he was like, okay, sigh.
It looks like we're in for a heck of a fight.
That shit was funny though.
All we have to do
Yeah, because Family Guy is just dumb humor, and most of the time I never got their references, like when they were referenced like TV and actors and actresses and shit.
I thought I was the only one. I was like, you gotta actually be a TV person to actually know where they're referencing all this shit from, and then old TV, because kids don't watch TV no more. So it kids who watching it, they wouldn't know a damn thing they saying. Point blank, period.
I think this is where I came from.
Oh yeah, South Park too. South Park was the first original Family Guy, basically.
Never got into that show.
Now that shit was a whole other side of the spectrum too. Like they had their own raunchiness of it too. But I liked it. I didn't really watch it that much. Like I remember watching it here and there. I think Tara watched it more so a little bit. That was more of her genre. Because if you were older than, you know, Family Guy and The Simpsons, and you watched that shit. And in that part too, you got a point. South Park was luxury to watch. If you didn't have cable, you couldn't watch it. Basic TV, you can watch Simpsons, you can watch King of the Hill, you can watch all that shit. Even on Family Guy, Fox. You couldn't watch South Park. It's on Comedy Central. Remember Futurama? We just watched it like, what, a few days ago, right? Like a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
It brought back memories. It was like, oh, remember this shit? That was a good show, too. It was underrated, though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it didn't have enough traction to it, but it actually was good.
Mm-hmm. It had a storyline to it, with the jokes and humor. Like, Family Guy, it started off with a storyline somewhat, and then it just went off the rails. Like now every episode is totally different. Like you don't know what you're gonna get every episode now. That's how SpongeBob is now. SpongeBob was the same way when it first came out. I used to love SpongeBob. I still love SpongeBob.
Oh, finally we found him.
But the newer episodes, I don't really care for because it's pointless. It's
Remember
dumb.
when you could steal cable? Oh my gosh.
Oh, speaking of that, we used to steal cable. Remember, I ain't gonna say no names. We had a cousin used to work for Comcast. You know, remember before it's Xfinity? That's what I'm saying. That's how old he is right now. But when it used to be Comcast, he used to work there. Nigga knew how to get up on the pole, and we had cable for a year straight free. And then we had a bad storm come in and knock the shit out. So then when they fixed the shit, of course it was like, I ain't supposed to have no cable on to turn that shit right back off. We just ended up getting AT&T at that point. But yeah, for a whole year we had free cable. That shit was lit.
Go, Muggy Lou!
I'm about to head home soon. It's 10. I gotta wake up. Work tomorrow.
Well, that takes care of that.
What about vapors out?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Malevolence?
5% nicotine.
It must be on this island.
I sense it too. It's very close.
How does this shit work?
Just pull it with the hose that right here. Inhale, exhale. But I ain't got no more smoke in it out. Yeah, I'm full. I know you ain't talking.
It's so squishy.
It's so squishy.
No, mine is firm.
It's still squishy.
It's firm. The yours is
squishy.
Yours is like a beanbag.
The darkest hole in Titania.
But if
We had the illegal box. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Right. Like I said, back then when you could still cable, that shit was lit, bro.
Then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that.
Oh, it was Velvet.
Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never
They made SpongeBob more gay. That's what they did. Or just to be real. Cause like, yeah, they made him more like adorable, and it's honestly it's more gay with this shit. Like, I don't know. Cause people already was picking on SpongeBob for being gay already, and so I think the newer one just made him even more like it. And I'm like, bro, you're doing too much. Oh, Patrick trash. Damn.
I like Patrick.
Patrick's actually. I'm into conspiracy things sometimes when it comes to certain shows. I get into it. I don't believe it fully, but they touch bases with a lot of characters on different shows, and I watched the one on SpongeBob, and Patrick's actually a smart nigga on there, but he comes off as being dumb as fuck.
But because Velvet escaped,
You gonna have to do your research.
No, how about you explain it?
YouTube. Just look up SpongeBob's conspiracy theories and all that shit on Patrick, and I promise you they'll.
I mean, SpongeBob was never smart to begin with, but when you put them side by side, he always looked like the smarter one.
Oh, Patrick?
No, SpongeBob.
But I'm saying that's usually that, but that's what people believe. But then if you look at the shit, honestly, Patrick was the one that was actually had more common sense. It is like I said, you would have to watch the videos, and I didn't believe it at first too, but then it kind of made more sense. Like I said, you gotta watch.
Spare the world of its pain.
Just look it up.
Give me that. Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's
Oh, speaking of Alex Bailey, I think his name Bell or Bailey, I think his name is. He's actually notorious for making the conspiracy theories on SpongeBob, and he actually got famous for it. So he's the best one to look up on YouTube about that. Honestly, that's more credible.
At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
I need a toothpick so bad in my life, y'all, right now. I just don't understand. This shit is bothering me.
Oh God, her voice.
What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
He getting his own
I
show?
have a feeling something's wrong.
What?
Kamoana could be in danger.
What would that be like? Oh, Lord. See, Cook believes in me.
Can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
And look up the conspiracy theory against Miss Puff. Now that shit is mind blowing. Like, just look it up, y'all.
Maybe next time you over here and we have a watch party, we could watch it. But see, you don't ever be putting that shit out there. I'd be like, what you want to watch? I don't know. I don't know.
Really? Yeah, he doesn't need a fucking show. I know that.
I feel like after a while they run out of material for like the show, and they're like, okay, we're gonna have to revamp this somehow and still keep our audience.
Even Mr. Look, it get deep, y'all. Alex Bailey, he breaks it down with each character. Squidward, SpongeBob, Sandy, Patrick, you name it. Like, even Mr. Krabs and fucking Pearl. Like, especially Mr. Krabs and Pearl. Now that is a whole conspiracy. How does the crab end up with a whale? I'm gonna let y'all do research on that one. That one was crazy when I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck?
Why first off, why do people got so much time to sit there and do all this fucking research on a fucking cartoon?
Because really, it's okay. The producer, whoever builds the show, there are artists too. You gotta keep in mind when they create different things, they intend to infuse what they like. Different things you may catch, different things you may not catch. So it's hard to explain. It's like looking at somebody's artwork. Like, it's how you interpret it, and they leave you out, leave it open for anybody to interpret the way they want to interpret, basically. But they do put in a little 2 cents to make you think a little bit more. So that's basically where it comes from. Like, I don't know how to explain it really. It's hard to explain, but it's your art, so I get it. It's open for interpretation. So
I missed all of that.
I'm not good at articulating myself, y'all. So.
No, I was hearing her talk and I couldn't listen to y'all both, so.
But I know I'm not though. Anyway, to get my point across, I stutter so damn much and shit. Can rot in Shield City. Damn. Menacing. Why you feel that way about Patrick?
Too much malevolence is what changes people into demons.
It's like The Simpsons.
Malevolence can persist after the
What's the conspiracy with The Simpsons? Their predictions?
Yes, that's another thing too. Look, I'm saying these shows, even Family Guy. Family Guy is like Simpsons. They done had a lot of predictions that came in shows before things have happened. So that's why I'm like, it's a lot of crazy shit that be happening with these shows and make you wonder what do these people know who's making these shits, bro?
Of course.
I'm just saying.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence?
Nothing just happened for no reason. Everything happens for a reason, bro.
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. Therians are connected to
the Pillsbury Doughboy. I had a little toy in him.
You did?
Yeah, a little squeaky one I used to put in the bathtub with and play with.
Ew.
It was rubber.
Oh, I thought it was like some type of felt material.
Why would I bring that in the tub?
I don't know.
No, it was rubber. When you push your stomach, he made it.
to cut it off at the source.
So
That's how my powers
I missed that toy. It was a good toy.
I'm sorry.
I had this one toy from McDonald's. It was of this Barbie that was like an Olympic swimmer.
Plus, as long as you stay away from an
And
Earth Pulse point,
she was my
you get to
favorite
keep
toy.
the power of any malevolence you
Really,
consume.
nigga?
Her arms would move and her legs would move, and I always imagine her being like this super cool superhero gymnast, an acrobat.
Speaking of toys, I was like, remember when McDonald's actually give you actual toys?
Good toys, yeah.
That you will keep? This shit I look at now, I be like, what is this?
Yeah, they had high quality like toys that you would like buy from the store. Like,
Man, they had a whole Bratz doll. I remember back in the day, you can braid her hair, comb them up, change the clothes, and all that shit.
I didn't know you could request a boy toy or
Yes.
a girl toy.
I was famous for that. Mom knew me to a T. That's how I like. It's a shocker that I'm gay, because always, y'all, I see in my Happy Meal, and Mom Dukes knew I want a boy toy.
What?
And I specifically said I want the boy toy because it's always better.
And she was surprised you turned out gay?
wanted the best toys. The girl toys sucked ass. I'm sorry, y'all, to be real. It was always either a Barbie doll.
See, you was spoiled. You got the Barbie doll. I'll never forget. You had this big old dollhouse.
You played in it more so than I did.
I didn't play in the shit. I was playing with the dolls. I was doing their hair.
Yeah, I promise y'all, you probably was in there when I wasn't in there. Like
I was playing with their hair though.
He took the markers in water and dyed the fucking hair. I come back, all my fucking dolls got red damn hair, blue hair, purple hair, green hair, blonde hair. Not blonde, but yeah.
I'm surprised you even noticed it, yo. Gay.
How the hell you supposed to notice this shit?
You
This
don't
shit was
play
blonde.
with this shit.
Yo, this shit was blonde. I come back to the shit blue as hell. I be like, what? Like, that threw me off. But yeah, like I come back to shit blue as hell. I'm like, I know I ain't tripping, but this ain't got no colorful or no magical color guy. When you wet the hair, the shit just turn colors. And sure enough, your ass, I found out, was dying and shit. I liked it though.
I literally just took the marker and just went over her blonde hair.
I can't. I cut my sister's doll head off. I guess everything. No. Am I the only one that actually tried to like replay like Toy Story when fucking what was his name, the badass boy Sid? Yeah, he got the fucking magnifying glass and burnt.
I want to watch that movie again.
I did that, and that actually works too, y'all. I did this shit on a Barbie doll. And
oh my god, what is wrong with you?
I was a kid. Look, I didn't watch a movie. It's like shit. I want to see if it really works. Went outside. Sure enough, it was burning it. But that was enough for me, y'all. I went over extreme with that. I was out with friends. We were in the yard playing. I said, y'all, it's burning. Let's make a bigger fire. So what we do? Ma had some flighter fluid. I doused that motherfucker with it.
Lighter fluid?
Yes. Threw a match on that bitch. Whoosh.
Wait, on what?
A Barbie doll.
You were so destructive. See, you ain't even appreciate it. You ain't even appreciate all the shit you got spoiled with.
Look, I didn't play with Barbies like that, y'all. If I did, I made them play house. That's about it, but...
Oh, we is dying, bitch. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Oh, don't we gotta play this game before I go?
Yeah, I'm trying to save, like, so we can play.
Yeah, this is about to be 10:30. So.
Look. After we finish this battle, they're gonna let me save.
Your ass. I mean, hey, y'all. I was a kid and I was a tomboy, okay?
Is he dying? Okay, yeah, he is. Oh, their health replenishes while they're not fighting? I didn't know that.
We don't have to probably reschedule this.
Girl, go home. You go home. First of all, you came hella late.
I didn't, sir.
I was waiting for you for 2 hours.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to work, okay? I wasn't just at home, just lollygagging, laying on the bed, just chilling. I wish, okay? I didn't get home until 7 o'clock, okay?
I understand.
So, and I still gotta go back to work tomorrow.
Oh, she about to die. She about to die. She about to die. She about to die. Oh, don't kill her.
I don't want sons and studs. They're gonna light my house up. Don't be like that. I was outside, of course, but hey, you know, you get curious. You know, you watch movies, and it was a kid's movie. I was like, oh shit, if you put the shit in the sunlight, will it really burn it? We tried it with paper first. It burned through the paper, burned through a leaf. I said, let's try a dog. It worked. If you got it in the right angle, though, you gotta get the right angle.
All right. Oh.
That's venomization, all right.
Yeah, we almost burned somebody's house down shooting fireworks one time.
I beg your pardon?
Not
With my
you.
cousins and shit.
What the hell?
Damn.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
Like a Harry Potter nigga.
Damn Therian. So that's what Tabitha
This nigga,
meant when
bro.
she said
He's a
you'd find out
prince.
shortly.
Nah, fuck that. He coming with this nigga like he from fucking Gryffindor, goddamn. Look at him.
Griffin has been my dear friend ever since
What
I
the?
was a
Except
child.
Vegeta. What the hell?
Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
Especially with that damn pet. Look. Harry Potter, bro.
Maybe he was inspired.
Bro. The whole fit.
And then he just called the bird a griffin.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised.
10 points to Gryffindor.
I'm saying, bro. Copy, you got the whole tie and everything, the red.
But if I am,
You're a wizard, Harry.
it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person.
What about Hagrid, bro?
One
The
designed to
Hagrid was
serve
stuffed on
the
too,
state
bro.
and its people.
He was like one of my favorite characters.
Say, for
He was a
instance, you were
sweetheart.
doing your
He's
law
big as
studies and
hell
your back
and
suddenly
scary
itches.
looking.
Most big people are like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd scratch it.
Teddy bears.
Who wouldn't?
We got this one nigga at my job. He's about like damn near 7 foot, y'all. I promise y'all. He's like Shaq. Sweetest dude ever. Like a teddy bear. To the point where I honestly feel like if somebody really wanted to like had bad intentions, they can really manipulate him and push him over. Like type dude.
Let me imagine
But
my own
sweetheart.
It was my lone
Name is Will too. Willie. I was like, that's funny.
Then he turned out to be responsive to Inominat's power.
Look how you looking.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorias'
I like
vision
that
of
word,
reason
unequivocal. I don't even know what it
Even
means.
So, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin
Like
locked up
Big Willie.
and unable to fly.
Okay, and for real though, the nigga is huge.
I have a client and her husband's name is Willie, and he got a son named after him, so he's like Big Willie and Little Willie.
Mm-hmm.
Attacked the exorcist.
His name is actually Willie too. It's not Will, it's Willie.
You're right. That same for her husband.
Shit, that was my coach name too. Willie.
And they stay trying to call him Will, and he's like, no, it's Willie. Like,
I knew
legit.
full well what I was
That's
doing.
funny.
equivalent. That can't be it.
Watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
I'm gonna look at it.
He chose a single bird over the world.
Her
Why do you
boobs is
think
all
the birds
out.
fly?
Look at that shit.
That's
What her clothes at? What her pants at?
Says birds can fly.
Unequivocally, in a way that leaves no doubt.
She got a thong on. What is that?
Look, she kind of reminds me of Xena, the Warrior Princess.
And Xena had more clothes, it felt like, than
Well,
that.
Xena was supposed to be sexy.
But yeah, she still had more, she covered up more than that, bro. Her whole, all that coochie, all that out, no.
I'll kill you.
Look at her, bro. Look.
It is not the same suffix.
Man, I actually had a crush on Xena growing up. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a crush on Gabrielle.
For real?
Yes.
What's your gay ass?
I would have done things to Gabrielle.
Nigga, you wouldn't even know how to handle her.
Girl.
You wouldn't know how to handle her.
Girl.
But no, I had a crush on Xena for real though. She was fine as fuck to me for some reason.
Only available while Therian eyes. Hold R2 after the second hit of a combo to activate. This ability knocks away enemies away a large distance. This is too much to fucking remember. Okay, come on, so I can say it. Come on.
Right, don't do Xena like that for real. Even though she was wearing leather, she's still covering up a good amount. It wasn't all this exposed. Look at this.
Well,
What is her
clearly
clothes?
we're not going to be able to play Mario Tennis.
We're not. Is that even clothes on her? Or is that part of her skin?
That's her skin. She's a demon.
So she's just butt ass naked right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
And what's worse is she's a kid, so
Right, that's what I'm like. What the hell? What is her clothes? What the hell? 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 What the hell Wow. Oh,
You can shoot firecrackers on Memorial Day?
They shoot firecrackers whenever the fuck they want to shoot firecrackers.
Because when is that legal?
It's never been legal, but niggas still do it, bruh. Since day one. They shooting at my house right now. Before I left, they were shooting it. They're gonna be shooting all night. You know the main holiday shoot fireworks is Pro Day, New Year's.
Well, come on, let's get one quick game in before you leave.
Nigga, I ain't about to go.
Alright, fine, go. Just go. I gotta play The
If I
Walking
get
Dead
into
anyway.
it, we gonna be getting into it, and I don't want to sit here all night. I'm just saying, 'cause I don't want to just play one match and then go. That's just like a teaser. The fuck.
Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for Tales of Berseria. I will be back in a few minutes for The Walking Dead. Be forewarned, the episode is 2.5 hours long. So we're gonna be watching it for a minute. Alright. So thanks for watching, guys. Aaliyah's dipping out, so she won't be on the stream.
Are you watching the movie?
No, we're watching me play The Walking Dead from 2 years ago.
Well, shit, I might watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look sleepy. Long day at work.
I gotta get gas and all that shit before.
All right.
I see y'all, though. Happy Memorial Day.